Hi guys, I'm back with an update. So apparently I'm in the 1% of the 1% category with this VNS thing. The neurologist and the ENT said that they have both never seen anything like this. So what had been happening was, apparently during the surgery I got some sort of vocal paralysis. So we go to the ENT to check out the vocal paralysis, and they said that I needed some vocal injections to plump up the vocal cord because the left side, about right here, is where the VNS wire is, and the whole left side of my throat is supposed to open and close like this. Well, only one side was opening. So the left side, where the VNS surgery was done, the whole left side of my vocal cords had been paralyzed. So we go, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, to do the vocal injections. The Friday before I had the VNS turned up, it was at 0.5, and that Friday I had it turned up to 0.75. That's 0.75 megahertz, in case you're unfamiliar with how the voltage on the VNS works. It was 0.75 megahertz. That Monday, when they got done with the vocal injections, it was hurting me so bad I was crying by the time I left the hospital. I had to go back to my neurologist's office and get them to turn it back down to 0.5. So what had been happening was, the VNS runs through here, and the whole weekend from that Friday to that Monday, it had been hurting me. But I thought it was just something that I needed to get used to. Not sure what was going on, but where it runs up through here, it would send a sharp pain up through here to my ear, and then around to the back of my head about right here. I'm not sure if y'all could see that, but about right here, it would run straight up through, hit my ear, and then wrap around to this side of my head. So I had them turn it back down, because on Monday when they did that vocal procedure, the injections, I believe it's called an angioplasty, but I'm not positive about that, so I just called it the vocal injections. At that point, it started hurting me so bad I was crying, because the vocal cord had been injected, and it was thicker, so it was closer to where the nerve was that it was bumping up against. So what they said was happening was, every time it would go off, instead of just affecting the vagus nerve, it was actually bumping up against the 12 nerve instead of the 10 nerve. And the 12 nerve apparently is what controls your tongue and the backside of your throat. When it would go off, in addition to that pain up through my ear and the back of my head, it would make the whole entire left side of my tongue go numb, and also the back of my throat. So here's where we're at with this. And this is why I say I'm in the 1% of the 1% that gets all these vocal quirks and stuff done. Now they're worried that the clamp is too tight, so I have to go back in on September the 18th and have another surgery, a more exploratory type surgery, to see exactly what's going on, because I can't turn the device up higher than it is right now, and so it's not at a therapeutic level, which is not doing me any good. I've had plenty of seizures, the terrible headaches since this has been done, but it's not at a therapeutic level, so I'm not getting any benefit out of it. So if they can't figure out what's going on during this quote-unquote exploratory procedure, secondary surgery, where they'll have to open this back up at least, and possibly the lower one down here, to get back to that wire. They're hoping that they'll only have to do this and mess with the clamp, but if they can't figure it out, then I'm back to square one, and they're going to have to either turn off or remove the device. So that's just my latest update, guys, and I'll fill you in more once we have this done on the 18th. Thanks.